back straight, 5 from the finish. And it is Tell Me Annie, Agent Baru, Young Paddy Mac, Monlino, Shea Malaya, Cave 2 has dropped back. And then Scormar, being followed by Russian Bill, Exactress and Getaway Kid. They 4 fences left to jump as they turn out of the back. Tell Me Annie by 3 parts to Young Paddy Mac, and third is Monlino, and on the inside is Shea Malaya. Agent Baru next with Cave 2 and Scormar, Russian Bill, Exactress and Getaway Kid. They're the ones that are left in it with 4 fences to jump. Leaders beginning to tighten up. Tell Me Annie by 3 parts to Young Paddy Mac, and Young Paddy Mac came away with the advantage. Cave 2 a slight mistake and gets a reminder as they run the home turn. 3 fences to jump in the Irish Stallion Farms EBF Novice Handicap Chase Final. Young Paddy Mac and Tell Me Annie being followed by an improving Scormar, then Agent Baru. Monlino is next with Cave 2, Shea Malayak, and then Russian Bill and Exactress in line for the final 3 fences. And it is Young Paddy Mac with challenging the red cap Scormar on the outside. On the right still there is Tell Me Annie, and they're followed down towards the second last by Monlino, who's coming with a run in between horses, then Russian Bill and Shea Malayak, and these 6 are clear. Coming down towards the second last. On the stand side it's Scormar, just taking up the running from Young Paddy Mac. On the far side Tell Me Annie, and another one to go is Monlino as they begin the run towards the final fence in an instant packed race. And it's Scormar and Young Paddy Mac over on the far side. These 2 have it between them. 1 fence left to jump, and Scormar is just beginning to forge ahead from Young Paddy Mac in second as they race up the hill towards the finish. It is Scormar and Jody McGarvey in front as they run up towards the finish and will return to winning ways. Having lost his form, it is the winner, Scormar, followed home by Young Paddy Mac. Shea Malayak is third, and fourth is Russian Bill. Tell Me Annie, Cave 2, Agent Baru and Exactress, they're the ones to complete.
Yes, plenty of grief on the way round, but at the end of it all, Scormar has picked a good day to open his account over the larger obstacles here. He's landed this valuable prize for Johnny McGarvey, JP McManus and trainer Tom Mullins, of course, who last tasted success in October 2016. Don, he'd run a few good races over hurdles in particular since then. Largely speaking, been disappointing, but always gave the impression there was a good day in him. And, well, it's taken a long time, but it's finally arrived.
It's taken a while, yeah. Look, he's travelled well. He's been steadily coming down the handicap, Gary. And look, he's obviously going to get to a mark where he could win. He's got back down to 126 today after running in the Leinster National last time. But he's travelled really well for Jody McGarvey. You could see when he arrived up on there on the outside at the top of the home straight, he looked to be travelling as well as anything going into the home straight, better than most. I suppose at the second last fence it looked like Young Paddy Mac might go on and win it, but Scormar, he's found plenty with Jody McGarvey. He's run all the way to the line. Look, he's a talented horse. He's got back talent. It's a while since we've seen it, but he's shown it again today.
And plenty of good races along the way too, most recently in the Leinster National at Naas just last weekend. That was where we lost Monlino. Happily Mark Walsh was quickly on his feet. The horse seemed none the worse. There was plenty of grief really kicking off on that second circuit, Dom, when first of all Stoneford went down, took out the luckless Stowaway Forever, and Monotype also crashed out over on the far side. Monlino actually hadn't been done any favours just going into the home turn, and he got cut off and seemed to stumble quite badly. He was still in the squeak when he tipped up, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He got 1 or 2 a little bit wrong on the way around. He got, as you say, he got cut off a little bit. I think Shea Malayak got a bit cut off as well. Tell Me Annie made a mistake in front of him and he had to check, and he's run on to finish third. But yeah, there were plenty of casualties all the way around. It's good to see all the jockeys getting up.